Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to Divine Spiritual Tarot. I am here to do y'all week reading. I hope you guys are having a good week, Scorpio. Also, Scorpio, this is a genuine reading. It might relate to you, it might not. If it does not, you can go on your moon as well as your Venus signs, and there are messages there for you, Scorpio. Sorry about that, Scorpio. I'm just cleansing the area from negativity. Let it go back to the person that sent it. Yes. Let my collective Pisces get not Pisces, but Scorpio get the accurate readings that they need to give them guidance and strength. I pray. Amen. Any evil spirits, let it go back to the person that sent it. Amen. So let's see what's coming in for you guys here, Pisces. We have her pause and surrender. So a lot of you guys are pausing and surrendering. It has something to do with allowing yourself to pause and gathering strength into a situation and non-doing. Okay? We also have here Aries energy, unleashing your courage, and it says unleashing your courage. I change forward and purification of courage. The universe proves the way for me and bravery. Aries energy. Y'all gonna be around the Aries for some of you guys as well. What's coming in for the sign of Scorpio? We have here deep changes and rebirth. Come through! Come through, Scorpio. That's what I'm talking about. That transformation, baby. Yes, that transformation. Let me stop. You got something to do with that. I embrace the end of life. It is the beginning of my higher dimension. You heard me? My higher dimension. Come on, Scorpio. Come on. Come through here, Scorp. Come through, Scorp. Got something to do with confidence and glory. I am the center of my light. I am the center of my light, and my inner warmth illuminate my path ahead. Leo in Leo moon. We have her rooted, values, and also abandoned. It says here, I am deep when rooted into the earth of compassion, and I desire all the good things into the world. Taurus energy, Taurus moon, come through. We got her Capricorn moon, softness and tenderness and letting go. After surrounding, I allow myself to rest. Scorpio, not Scorpio, but Capricorn. We got her entangling in spiritual compassion. I desire the performance of wisdom of the universe, and I melt into the love of the unions of all. Pisces energy. God, that word ain't ready for you. We got her freedom and awakening. It says, I am embracing my equality, and I bring inventing to the world. Aquarius energy. Look at y'all. Y'all can be around an Aquarius, Pisces, Capricorn, a Taurus, or a Leo. We have her authority and inner deep. I root my ideas into the soil of reality. Serious energy. Come through. They ain't ready for y'all. They ain't ready for y'all, man. Y'all can be around a Sag. Y'all can be around a Leo. Y'all can be around a Taurus. Y'all can be around a Capricorn. Y'all can be around a Pisces. Y'all can be around an Aquarius, sir. Yep. Yep. Rebirth and change coming up in here. They don't know nothing about that, Scorp. They don't know nothing about that. Nah, they don't know nothing about that. But they finna get brand new, though. They finna get brand new. You heard me. What's coming in her? What's coming in her for the sign of Scorpio? All right. We have her kinless partnerships and people. Kenyan partnerships and people. So you could be around your partner here or Kenyan partnerships, okay? We also have here the healing light spirit 8. the healing light spirit. Hey, look how beautiful y'all is, Scorpio. That's what I'm talking about. Y'all healing partnerships. That's what I'm talking about. What's coming in for the sign of Scorpio? It's y'all taking that action. Y'all, they ain't ready for y'all, man. Look at y'all taking that action. Look at y'all taking that action. You heard me? Y'all taking that action. They ain't ready for you. They ain't ready for you. They definitely ain't ready for you, Scorp. Look at y'all taking that action. Look at that. Ah, we got her blooming in abundance. The throat chakra her in commitments. You heard me? They better stop playing her. So what it look like to me is, Scorpio, y'all taking action her in the healing age. Look at y'all in that healing age and taking action with healing age. Yeah, son, do it there. A lot of you guys are in abundance, and also y'all are in abundance and bloom with healing age. It has something to do with that, and it got something to do with throat chakra her in abundance and blooming age. But it has something to do with y'all use y'all throat chakra her with these commitments and events. And it has something to do with that her. It has something to do with the thinking woman her, and it got something to do with the door of romance. So you be the thinking woman her, and you are the door of romance. Somebody here can be envious towards y'all her, and they can be deceptive towards y'all and gossiping about y'all her in these events, and envious towards y'all her, because it's connected to the temple path and spirit. And it got something to do with the temple path and spirit here, and it got something to do with somebody here that's in the temple path and spirit. Fiddle what? They finna go through my financial concerns here with the temple path and spirit. And they finna go through financial concerns. And it got something to do with these intuitive people here behind the mask. Oh, wow. These intuitive people that's behind the mask here with the world cord. And it got something to do with there here. They finna go through concerns, the lack of concerns and the lack of conscience here. Yeah, it's all right. Everybody around here, baby. Everybody around here, Scorp. They like ride, yes, I ain't like ride with y'all, man. Y'all ain't doing it. Y'all taking that action with that rebirth. You heard me? Let's come through there, come through there, come through there. That's that transformation. Transformation. Boom. Now let me stop. We got change and rebirth there. Come through here, Scorp. Come through here. I don't know nothing about that, man. I don't know nothing about that. Look at you in that dork while you still brightening, and it's still in that dork. Come through. Come through. Come through. Come through, Scorp. They don't know nothing about you. They don't know nothing about you. They better stop playing, Scorpio. We got her the veil abundance. It says her the yard gate. I walk through the sun with blessings. So you walk through the sun with blessings, sir, with this vine yield and gate. And it has something to do with that, her. We also have for somebody be doing some type of offer her or something like that, her. And it got something to do with scared flames and guiding of me. Yeah, now something to do with that, her, why you already in the gateway. They sitting around her doing magic on you. They doing an offer on you when you already in the gateway. Yeah, they can go on and do that offer. Give me one on this rebirth. They don't know nothing about it. Give me one on this rebirth. What? We got her the first light. The day blooms in the quiet of grace. Look at y'all, man. And it got something to do with that here. It got something to do with the messages of seal. The divine truth and the unfold of you. Look at that. The messages of truth and the divine of you. It has something to do with ascending the light that leads me home. Look at y'all, man. They better stop playing with y'all, Scorp. They better stop playing with y'all, Scorp. With this seal of scrolls. You got the seal of scrolls and divine truth that unfolds for you. And it got something to do with that. It got something to do with the ancestors of light. I wrap the shield of light and divine protected. Look at you on your shield. And you divine protected. They better stop playing with y'all, Scorp. They better stop playing with y'all, man. They better stop playing with y'all. Y'all in that quiet grace with that rebirth. You hear me? Y'all in that quiet grace. Y'all in that quiet grace with that rebirth. You hear me? That's what y'all doing, man. They better stop saying. Then y'all gonna take that action. You heard me? They ain't ready for y'all, man. Got something to do with that. We got her the universal. I joined the universal choir of love voice, adding to the trips of the human connections. Dang, the universal choir got something to do with there, and it got something to do with the mountaintop of visions. For the top of my own mountain, I see the love and embrace their everlasting possibilities. Look at y'all. Y'all give me what y'all loving her. And you still tell your voice. Give me one on this action. Yeah, let's stop playing. We got the lambing eclipse. In the darkness of my heart, I discover the hidden desires and the untap of love. The eclipse. Look at y'all, man. It got something to do with the common tap. I embrace the tap of faith and know my heart and my guidance of unseen forces of love. The common bloom. My love express the boundaries and also the common of all beings within itself. Look at y'all. Y'all tapped in. Y'all tapped in her. The soulmate of echo. I open my heart to the echo of friendly, trusting the pool of the destiny of connections. You can see them. Look how you can see them very clearly. Come on, Scorp. They better stop playing with y'all, man. They better stop playing with y'all, man. They better stop playing with y'all, man. Y'all doing this eclipse got something to do with a new bloom into the quietness, and it got something to do with the lambing moon of darkness of the hope of your desires, sir. Look at y'all, man. They better stop playing with y'all here. With this lambing moon, they thought, and you still taking action. They thought they gonna do a lambing moon on you, and you still taking action. They thought they gonna put you in the darkness. Yeah, they messed up her. You got a new beginning here, and y'all finna do some type of reflection and assertive work here. I like her right around her. They did. They right around her. Because it got something to do with a traveling partner. A person could be coming in for y'all, a traveling partner. And we also have her, this traveling partner could be having love affairs and third parties. This is what they thought they was going to give y'all with this 69? Yeah, okay. Sound good. Give me one on first sight. Give me one on first sight for Scorpio. We have, I told you y'all, dissonant, fed up, walking away, no commitment, taking power back. Y'all dissing this blockage and passion. Y'all dissing this blockage and passion. The right place at the right time. Alignments and divine timing is meant to be, as well as self-love, happiness, releasing the past and taking back love. Y'all loving yourself. What's right for you is right for you. What's not is not. And it got something to do with that. That's why y'all doing self-love, playing games, sir, with this push and pull. Somebody thought they could play games with you with this push and pull. Then on top of that, they thought they could spiritual attack you with love affairs. Yeah, sound good. These vibes, whatever. Yeah, sound real good here. You dissing them. You dissing them. Somebody here thought they was gonna diss a rebirth or make you. They was gonna diss you. They gonna try to diss you to have a rebirth turn. I need my charger. Okay, Scorpio, I'm sorry about that. Yeah, somebody here dissing a rebirth. Yeah, got something to do with that. Love is love. It got something to do with love is love. It got something to do with that. Her, they want somebody here to be in the darkness. They want to diss somebody here that love is love. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Because what it gonna like to be is somebody here afraid of love for with this same mistakes that they made. They afraid of love with this same mistakes that they made. A lot of y'all can be single here, and it got something to do with sharing space. So a lot of you guys are sharing space here, and y'all can be single. But it got something to do with ex-lovers here, and it got something to do with making your move. They want you to make your move with ex-lovers here. It got something to do with that. It got something to do with a twin flame here, and it got something to do with happy family. So it got something to do with you could be with your twin flame and happy family. You could be in the spotlight her, and it got something to do with that her, and you could be in the spotlight her. That's what it got something to do with her. Yeah, somebody played around her. They did. So I didn't want to diss somebody her. Yeah. Somebody here thought that they could this. This what it got something to do with her. It got something to do with somebody here take action her. It got something to do with a rebirth her. Okay, it got something to do with a rebirth her. And it got something to do with somebody here taking action. And it got something to do with that her. It got something to do with somebody here taking action. And it got something to do with new days of bloom and quiet grace. But it has something to do with that her. And it got something to do with they wanted to put you in a darkness her with this eclipse. And it got something to do with that her. They want to put you in a darkness with this eclipse. Because it got something to do with they want to dish you because you could be by. They want to dish you because you could be by. That's what it got something to do with her. Yeah. This is what they thought that they was going to do. And denied to go through a rebirth her. Yeah, okay. Sound good. Sound good her. Sound good her. Sound good her. I don't care. You can't tell somebody who they supposed to love. I don't care if they bi. I don't care if they transgender. I don't care if they gay. I don't care if they a lesbian. You cannot stop somebody from loving somebody else. Love is love. It don't matter. So you can diss whatever you want to diss. You still got to go through a rebirth her. Whoever they want to sit around here diss somebody because they bi, they gay, they prayer transgender, don't mean nothing. You still got to go through this rebirth. And it got something to do with that here. You can diss it all day long. You definitely can because this person still going to take action. And it got something to do with that here. So whatever you thought you was doing here, it didn't work out. We got the 5 of Pentacles. Somebody heard the 5 of Pentacles, sir. And we got the Chariot. Somebody thought they was going to lead somebody out into the 5 of Pentacles. This Cancer energy. Yeah. This is what that somebody here thought they was going to do. Yeah. It got something to do with the Emperor, Aries energy, organizing and logical, as well as discipline and a leader. Somebody here is an emperor, and it got something to do with that her. And it got something to do with you could be an emperor. It got something to do with the 4 of Cups here, and it got something to do with the Ace of Pentacles. Some is a missing opportunity here. And it got something to do with somebody here wants somebody to have a missing opportunity with money. But it got something to do with the 6 of Swords, and it got something to do with the 2 of Wands. So it got something to do with somebody could be moving the calm of waters and somebody could be planning. But somebody here wants somebody here to be 3 of Swords in her, and they want them to be juggled. This was somebody thought that they was going to do. And they want somebody here to be in a 5 of Cups here, and they want them to be stuck. This what they going to do to you. This is what they thought they was going to do. But who finna be in a 5 of Pentacles, sir, and it got something to do with an Empress, sir? You could be an Empress, and they thought they going to put you in a 5 of Pentacles, sir? Yeah, okay. You an Empress and an Emperor. And they thought they could do this to you? Yeah. So some of y'all Scorpios. Give me what else? What's else coming in here? We got the 7 of Cups. Somebody thought they could put illusions up here with the 7 of Cups. It says here, the needs of research and stop. It got something to do with options, sir. And it got something to do with the hermit. Somebody here's the hermit. And somebody thought they could put illusions up to a hermitess. It got something to do with that. Somebody wanted somebody here to be indecisive for, and it got something to do with that. And it got something to do with the Page of Cups. They wanted them to be indecisive. Somebody here is a star, but it got something to do with they wanted this star to be in a 5 of Cups. And, it could be Aquarius. And it got something to do with that. It got something to do with they want somebody here to be stuck her, and it got something to do with the 3 of Swords. That's what it has something to do with her, because it got something to do with they thought they could juggle somebody here for money. So I heard crazy. Yeah, somebody thought they gonna put up illusions to somebody here. That's what it has something to do with her. Y'all own Emperors. For some of you Scorpios can be trying to put up illusions to y'all. Your own Emperor. Or your own Emperor got options, sir. For some of you Scorpio males, y'all got options. And it got something to do with that her. Give me one on this Emperor. Somebody here find they self. And it got something to do with that. I told you it's a female Emperor. And they thought they was gonna do this to this female emperor. This person is a Kenyan spirit here, and he got something to do with these Kenyan spirits could be trying to clean up with y'all. But he got something to do with you intelligent here, and you know the game, and you know somebody here in the dark depression. And he got something to do with their somebody here stepping out their comfort zone here. He got something to do with somebody who could be protected. But he got something to do with somebody who live a single life here, and somebody here thought that they was gonna neglect and abandon them. Somebody who could be loyal. And it got something to do with that. It got something to do with somebody who could be a peacekeeper her. But it got something to do with these families her. It could be and they hidden emotions her and secrets her. These families and secrets and hidden emotions with the moon core her. It got something to do with communication her. It got something to do with somebody her guarded with some type of communication because they in the denial of the truth. And it has something to do with that her. Yeah. And they in the denial of the truth because they a liar and they a trickster her and they be lying about commitments and relationships her. Yeah, somebody here crazy here. Yeah. Somebody here find they self. Somebody here's an emperor and they found they self, whoever this is. Give me one on the 7 of Cups here. Has something to do with somebody here thought they could play games by putting up illusions to somebody here always partying and playing games here. This is what they thought they would go do to somebody that find they self. It got something to do with that. It got something to do with childhood trauma, and it got something to do with somebody here met they match. Somebody thought they was gonna play with somebody's childhood trauma, but they met they match. It got something to do with that here. And it got something to do with karma. It's still at work here because it got something, it's time's up. Because it got something to do with somebody here is adored and respected, and somebody here that's adored and respected is catching people. And it got something to do with there because they did not see the truth here with this communication. That's why somebody here guarded. They got something to do with these families are guarded because they in the moon hiding secrets her. And it got something to do with that her. And it got something to do with they want to hide secrets her. But it got something to do with they want to hide somebody here that is a peacekeeper that keeps that's loyal. Yeah, okay, sounds good. Why they thought they was gonna do that on you, Scorpio? Yeah. Why these people playing games her and playing mind games and always partying her? These people that's in illusions her and always partying and thinking everything is a game her. It look like they the ones that's in illusions. Because what it look like to me is they play with an emperor that found they self. That's who they played with her. And they got something to do with that her. Yeah. That's what it look like. Because I don't care if you dissing somebody because they bi. I don't care if you diss somebody because they bisexual or transgender. They could be a lesbian. They could be whatever. They still connected to the Most High God. They still spiritual ranked. It don't matter what they are. Who are you to judge? Judge not and you won't be judged. Look at that speck and take that speck out your own eye. And it has something to do with that hurt. Why somebody thinking that they could diss people that's bi and diss people that's bisexual and diss people that's transgender and diss people that is different and they different in love. Yeah, y'all better go do that with somebody else, man. They spiritual rank still, and they might be spiritual rank to you. So while you sitting around here playing with an emperor that's a female emperor and you thought you could play with this female emperor, you thought wrong. You still gonna have to go through a transformation here. You still gonna have to leave things that do not serve you in your life. You still gonna have to look at that mirror every day at yourself. Whatever this is, it don't matter what they are. They still spiritual ranked. And if you mess with them, the divine coming for you. It got something to do with that. It got something to do with the 7 of Swords. Somebody here sneaky, and it got something to do with that here, and they want somebody here to give. With the 7 of Swords. They played around. Yeah, they played around here. Because they got something to do with somebody finna get hanged. Yeah, they finna get hanged here. And you know who finna get hanged? They thought they could hang somebody here that's bi. That's what they thought that they could hang. Somebody here that's bisexual. It got something to do with that. It got something to do with the King of Swords here that thought he had the strength. And it got something to do with that. It got something to do with that. It got something to do with the lovers, sir. These lovers, sir, that's waiting on their lover. But what it look like to me is whatever they manifesting, they finna be in the Five of Swords. And you know why they finna be in the Five of Swords? Because it got something to do with they finna be in the Five of Swords and the Ten of Swords for the love that they with this Four of Wands for playing with somebody that was bisexual, transgender, as well as different, and they love different. They thought that they could judge this person. Cause what it look like to me is they still spiritual ranked. And it look like in y'all household somebody if it get 10 of sword. It got something to do with this Queen of Pentacles for to get hanged, getting juggled. And it got something to do with that. And it got something to do with somebody thought they could be sneaky and want somebody to carry their burdens. It got something to do with that. This Taurus still planning. And it got something to do with that. It's judgment on this world. It definitely is. It's judgment on this world. Somebody could be working her. It's judgment on the world. Who are you to judge? Real talk. Who are you to judge? You ain't got no right to judge. Y'all sit around here cheating and effing people and having sex with everybody named mama. Can't keep your thing in your pants and everything else, but you want to judge somebody else? Ain't no sin bigger than the other sin. Real talk. That's why somebody here finna get hanged. Ain't no sin bigger than us. Y'all married and sitting around here cheating on your partner and stuff like that. You don't think God see that? Y'all sitting around having sex when you not married, but is you get judged on that? But you want to judge somebody because they transgender, bisexual, and gay. Who are you? They still spiritual ranked. That's the truth. Somebody if it get hanged. That's the truth, baby boy. And it got something to do with that. It got something to do with the King of Wands. So it got something to do with the Page of Pentacles. This person still gonna go they sees this King of Wands. This King of Wands, that's an emperor. That's a female. And it got something to do with that. And it got something to do with this person still go so they see. You know why? Because it look like some beings with this food court. Somebody here finna get a towel with Scorpio energy. With their new beginnings, they get the towel. You know why? Because they gonna be heartbroken here. And they gonna be in the Nine of Swords here. This was coming in to them. To these lovers. Yeah. Just they wanna play a game. So what it look like to me is this Eight of Wands is gonna be still the truth coming in here. Yeah, the truth finna still come in here. That's why somebody finna get hanged. Because it got something to do with the Six of Pentacles, Six of Swords, and it got something to do with the Five of Wands. Got something to do with competition, or somebody thought they was gonna put somebody here in competition. But somebody here is indecisive her, and they thought they was gonna put this Page of Wands in competition. But what it look like to me is this Page of Swords finna be a missing opportunity because somebody still don't care about you gossiping about them. And it got something to do with that. This juggling, somebody here finna be the Five of Cups because they still finna get juggled. This is what's gonna come in. They still gonna get juggled. Yeah, everybody around her for judging somebody. You ain't God. You definitely ain't the Lord. And they got something to do. We gonna be right out into the Five of Pentacles, so that's what's coming in for you. You know why? Because it got something to do with this Ace of Wands, and they got something to do with this Ace of Wands still gonna be in the Six of Wands her. And they still gonna have passionate beginnings coming in. You know why? Because these friends here is gonna be a missing opportunity for friends too. Because it got something to do with this star, Aquarius energy here. It got something to do with somebody thought they was gonna have a star here and a Five of Cups. And it got something to do with that here. But it got something to do with this gossip and this juggling here. Y'all the ones that's getting juggled and gossip. And it got something to do with that here for doing this to a Scorpio. They got fire in their chart. It don't matter what they are. Who are you to judge? That's why y'all finna get hanged with that truth. And that's why y'all finna become what's coming into you is a Five of Pentacles. For playing with a Scorpio here. It don't matter. You can't ignore your transformation. You can't ignore people in your life that's doing messed up stuff to you, because you gonna keep getting towel after towel. You can't sit around and ignore your shadow work. You can't ignore your healing. You can't ignore your gifts, because y'all gifts will be stripped. If you do not do shadow work, if you do not go within, if you do not heal your inner childhood wounds, if you do not look at you within yourself, if you do not look at your ego, you will be stripped. Your gifts will be stripped. It don't matter. It don't matter if you sitting around and judge somebody because they love something different. Yeah, okay. Y'all played around here, man. Y'all definitely did. Whoever this is that played around here thought they were gonna juggle Scorpio. They got fire in their chart. Yeah, somebody finna be stuck. Yeah, they finna be stuck like Chuck. Whoever this is, yeah. And this, I told you, these families, this Ten of Pentacles, finna be stuck. These families finna be stuck like Chuck. These families need to go through transformations. These families need to end things in their life. These families need to end people that they sitting around being in relationships and didn't want to go to new love, but then sitting around messing with their past love. These people finna get enlightened. I'm not a reader. I am a prophet. And I am here to tell you, whatever in your household you doing, it's being seen. Give me one on this hangman. Eight of Wands. I told you this was coming in. Somebody finna get hanged here. And they finna get hanged with this truth here. It's judgment on somebody here for judging somebody here because they transgender with this Ace of Swords. It's judgment on people. They somebody here playing with a spiritual ranked person that's bi, transgender, gay, as well as a lesbian. They judge them. So it's judgment on them. And it got something to do with that. It got something to do with the Two of Wands, and it got something to do with Pisces energy here. Somebody to be planning. And it got something to do with the Three of Cups. Yeah. Come on. Shh. Give me one on the Ace of Swords. This make me mad. Because it got something to do with something put to rest. It definitely is with this Eight of Wands. Because it got something to do with this Queen of Swords here. And it got something to do with the Queen of Swords here and a Five of Swords. Somebody if be fighting this Queen of Swords. Because it got something to do with the Six of Swords. And it got something to do with somebody to be moving the Queen of Waters here. And it got something to do with they could be moving the Queen of Waters here.
Why weren't you picking any?
The Star. It got something to do with the Hermit here. And it got something to do with somebody to be in the Nine of Cups. But somebody finna be going through competition. And it got something to do with that here. Y'all be dealing with a Virgo here. Or Aquarius here. Give me one on the Eight of Wands. It got something to do with the King of Pentacles, Earth energy. It got something to do with this King of Cups. It got something to do with the Four of Cups. Somebody ain't taking nobody off. It got something to do with the Taurus here finna be in their head with the Nine of Swords here. And it got something to do with that. It got something to do with the Moon. Somebody here is indecisive. Cancer energy. And it got something to do with that. It got something to do with the world. And it got something to do with that. Somebody can be moving the Karma Waters. But it got something to do with that here. Yeah. Got here? Something put to rest here. It got something to do with somebody here juggling. And whoever that's juggling, if it being the Five of Pentacles, you put that 5, that's a 6 to 7. This is what somebody thought they was going to sow their seeds into. It got something to do with there. It got something to do with somebody here thought this Emperor was going to be in a 5 of Cups. But it got something to do with somebody here finna get hanged. And it got something to do with a Knight of Swords finna get hanged. It got something to do with this Queen of Pentacles. This is causing of a cycle with a Queen of Pentacles here. Yeah. Somebody counterpart her. This connects to somebody counterpart. Yeah. Some put to rest. Somebody thought they were going to put something to rest. And they thought they was going to put something to rest. They thought they were going to hang somebody that bring truth. And they thought they was going to put it to rest with this Eight of Wands. This is what they thought that they was going to do. And they had something to do with that here. You can bring some type of truth, Scorpio, and they thought they going to hang you for bringing some type of truth. But what it like to be is got something to do with the King of Pentacles, so thought he could juggle somebody here. But what it like to be is they thought that he was going to lead this person, that's the Eight of Wands, out into the Five of Pentacles here. This is what they thought that they was going to do. Yeah. And it has something to do with that because they bring some type of truth, whoever this is. But something finna be put to rest on what somebody doing here with this Three of Pentacles. Somebody here finna get served. Yeah, they finna get served here. I told you they got a long way. Somebody got a long way for playing with a Scorpio. It don't matter what they are. It got something to do with that here. And it got something to do with this chase. They got a long way. Yeah. Give me one on the Eight of Wands. It got something to do with obsessed. Told somebody who obsessed. They got something to do with their her. Somebody obsessed to making somebody hear their side piece and dirty little secret. It got something to do with somebody her always celebrating her with this Three of Cups with a Queen of Pentacles. It got something to do with her. But it got something to do with this Queen of Wands is focus. And it got something to do with her. And it got something to do with this Queen of Wands don't deal with clowns. And it got something to do with her. Because it got something to do with, especially with people that got numbers, multiple people they having sex with and being with her with this Three of Pentacles. Yeah, who they working with. Because what it like to me is this person still gonna have a new beginning and do self-love, self-care, and self-focus. Because it got something to do with these soulmates here. These soulmates and friends and all that is getting messages in their dream state. You know why they getting the messages in their dream state? Because whoever they return to is going to string along them. And it has something to do with these ones that's loving unconditionally and being in friendships here. It got something to do with her. It got something to do with you go hear from them. And it got something to do with be quiet. It got something to do with you go hear from them. And it got something to do with somebody here can be at peace, but it got something to do with somebody who got money on their mind her, these males. That's why they closed off her, because they want somebody here to be asleep. Yeah, that's a shocking news, because they play with a hierophant her. They play with this hierophant her that's a king of wands, that's an emperor. And they got something to do with that her, and they wanted this queen king of wands to be shattered. Baby boy, baby girl, because they twin flame threw them out to the trash can. Nah, they twin flame was wearing a mask. That what got something to do with her. So while you talking about the King of Wands, keep your mouth closed about the King of Wands, because the King of Wands it went through a transformation. While you talking about him, give me one on this. Got something to do with thirst, obsessed in thirst. It got, excuse me. Sorry, I had talked about babies. It got something to do with the Wheel of Fortune here. It got something to do with they only want somebody here to be their hidden lover as well as low key and side piece her. This is what they want people to go through. And it got something to do with that these families here is in limited furs. These families, they got blood ties her, they in limited fur. You know why? Because they finna be salty here at this fire sign her. You know why they gonna be salty at this fire sign? Because got something to do with new love her. Finna find out as well that they love affairs, and they only gonna keep these new loves to find out that they ain't nothing but a low key as well. They treat them like a low key piece too, and a dirty little secret. This is what they do because they mad at these fire signs. And they got something to do with that. But it got something to do with somebody twin flames. They only want to make them a side piece, and it got something to do with this King of Wands. They thought that they was throwing this King of Wands out to the trash can her, but it looked like to me is they played with and they wanted to do this to somebody here that was in higher learning or towards energy here, and they wanted this towards to be shattered, but they played with this divine maximum here. That's a shocking news her, and it got something to do with that her, and they wanted somebody here to be sleep because they got money on their mind. Yeah, sound good. Sound good here. Sound good. You could be salty at a fire sign. You could be salty at an Aries and a Sagittarius at fire signs. We don't care. We know who we are. We don't stand who we are. We don't care when we bisexual. We don't care if we gay. We still spiritual rank. Play with us if you want to. It don't matter. We gonna love who we want to love. Got something to do with twin flames. Ah, come on. Somebody here thirsting for that twin flame. Because what it look like to me is they chasing with this runner and chaser here. Twin flames going through running and chasing. Because they played with a high vibe person that had foresight. That's who they played with her. And guess what? They reject this person they got foresight that is high vibe her. They reject people and they cleanse. And this person is inspiring here too. And they thought they were gonna backstab this person because they inspiring. These families here, and it got something to do with this twin flame. Got something to do with these families in this divine feminine sir. And it got something to do with that here. But it got something to do with this other divine feminine. It got something to do with these divine feminines and their families. Thought they could do this to somebody here that's an emperor. That's leveling up. And they got something to do with her. But then they thought that they was gonna sit around her and this person free though. That's the difference. Yeah. Like somebody here finna get hanged her. And the reason why they finna be hanged, cause they in they south know her with this hookup and one night stands. Yeah, so I hear right around. I'm not gonna tell y'all again. This somebody twin flame her. They twin flame got a comfort zone her. Yeah, somebody played around her. I told you that. It got something to do with that her. And it got something to do with watching, looking, and stalking her and only to you. And it has something to do with that her. But somebody here finna be in fur. And they finna be in fur with these dating and meeting up and hookups and one night stands, sir. Cause all they gonna do is treat them like a one night stand her. And it got something to do with they gonna be in their south note. And you know why they gonna hang them? But they trying to hang somebody that's free. Yeah, sound good. Cause what it look like to me is why they trying to conversate and talk to somebody that's leveling up. This emperor, it got something to do with that here. Yeah, but it got something to do with these divine feminines, sir. This person a divine feminine and an emperor, and it got something to do with that. And this person inspiring, so they want to backstab them and cleanse. Sound good. You can cleanse all day long. You still got to go through a death and a rebirth, baby girl, baby boy. It don't matter what you cleanse. You still got to go through a death and a rebirth. Got something to do with these twin flames here that's in their comfort zone. These twin flames that's in their comfort zone here. And they got something to do with that here. But what it look like to me is this is what they was thirsting and obsessed with their twin flame and in their comfort zone. Yeah, somebody here finna get played for this. Yeah. Definitely they was doing this to you, Scorpio. Yup. That what it look like. Cause somebody here want to be thirsty with their twin flame that never went through a death and a rebirth. They want to act like they in their comfort zone when they twin flame never went through a death and a rebirth and ended nothing in their life. Yeah, okay. Y'all keep playing that game. You keep playing that game, baby girl, baby boy. That's why y'all still going through towers. You got something to do with that just going. Somebody here just going. And they got something to do with that. Somebody here, it's the crystal. And they got something to do with her with this silence. Yeah. So I heard played around her. Why they thought they was gonna play with a Scorpio like this? Cause what it like to me is somebody still gonna get justice. Somebody still gonna get justice her. You know why they gonna get justice? Somebody thought they was getting justice her with their higher, what they say, with their highest self her. Somebody is still getting justice her with their highest self her. And also what? Re-silent. Somebody already care about that day. That DD. They gonna care about that DD. And this person got vision on it. And this person that got vision on it is in grace. Yeah. Why somebody only care about that DD? That DD. Yeah. That DD sound good, baby. That's y'all justice. Yeah. Give me one on justice, sir. You got some boy somebody play with the earth angel. And this earth angel gonna get what? Beyond. This person go beyond. It got something to do with that. Unions, you unions, sir, that's creating. You unions that's creating her. And you families, sir. You unions and you unions and you families. Yeah. You families, sir, that think that y'all stable here with this song. Yeah. Cause what it look like is why you think you in your higher self with this ding ding. Somebody y'all still gonna have to resurrect. Y'all still gonna have to go through a death and a rebirth to get vision. Yeah, that's what it looked like to be here. Why they thought they was playing with y'all. Yeah, okay. Yeah, somebody here played around. Why everybody round. Cause what it look like to me is miracles. Yeah, so I here believing in miracles, sir. You know why? Because it got something to do with looking up, and it got something to do with joy to the light. This person by themselves, and this person still in the sun, and it got something to do with that. And this person is protecting her, and this person calm, and it got something to do with that her, because this person did a resurrected, and this person went through a death and a rebirth. Cause they bi don't mean nothing. Cause they lesbian don't mean nothing. Cause they transgender don't mean nothing. Cause they gay don't mean nothing. They still went through a resurrected. They still went through a rebirth her. They still went through a rebirth her. They still spiritual ranked. It don't matter what gender they are. Play with them if you want to. Play with them if you want to. Play with them if you want to. Sitting around her judging somebody when you sit around her and have sexual intercourse with people that's married, and you sit around and have intercourse with people that is when you not married to them, that's still a sin. So which sin you trying to judge, it don't matter. You ain't God. You ain't Jesus Christ. And you definitely, that's the only man upstairs that's gonna sit around here and judge anybody. So while you sitting around judging people, you need to look at yourself in your own households. We got her knowledge and deep. You are in soul contracts her with knowledge. Somebody here know about soul contracts her with this knowledge. Yeah. They got something to do with that. And this person use oracle. Yeah. While they playing around with this person. Give me one on justice. Talking. We got mirror. So somebody go and look at their self, or somebody look at their dark side. Whoever this is, they already seen their ego. They already seen their dark side here. Yeah, that's why this person get justice. Because it got something to do with infinity here, and it got something to do with DNA. And it got something to do with that her. It got something to do with this person know who they are, and this person don't care who judge them. It got something to do with that her, because it's gonna come out this person's mouth. Yeah, this person know their ego. They know who they are. Got something to do with that, with this temple. You heard me? Yeah, with this temple. This person look at themselves. That's why this person connected to the temple. Because it got something to do with these gateways here and these options. Somebody here thought that they got. They finna go through a storm here because they don't even got the key to themselves. And it got something to do with that here. They don't got the key to themselves. But by gender, bisexual, gay people, as well as lesbians, they know who their true self is. They ain't gotta hide they self. You heard me? They ain't gotta hide they self. They know exactly who they are, baby. And they gonna step into that doggone what? Temple. Because guess what? They look at that dark side. And that dark side don't mean nothing to them, baby. That's why they connected to the temple. Why you playing around her? Huh? Yeah, playing with another. Because what it look like is they still stars. They still stars. They still stars. They still stars. These lesbians is still stars. These gay people is still stars. These transgenders is still stars. These bisexuals are still stars. Play with them if you want to, her. Because what it like to be is, they release that backstab. Transgenders, they been through that. They been through that war. They been people murdering them for who they are. They been through who they are. And what they get, murdered because they different. What they get, gays get murdered because they different. What they get, bisexuals get murdered because they different. Who are you to murder anybody for who they are? Got something to do with their hair. That's why they cleanse. Because they go through that war. And they been through them wars and them battles. You hear me? That's what it got something to do with her. Come and get that knowledge. Why y'all keep having these options? They better stop playing with y'all, man. They better stop playing with y'all. The BGQ community, they better stop playing with y'all, man. They better stop playing with y'all, man. Y'all need to come step up. Come on. Come on, transgenders. Come on, step up into that spiritual rooms, man. Come on, bisexuals, come on and step up into the spiritual room. Y'all already in the spiritual room. You don't gotta step up. You know exactly who y'all are. Y'all spiritual ranked. Got something to do with that here with this harvest of the heart. Who are you to judge? Who you judge? Got something to do with that here. And it got something to do with simple of hope. I told you, they been through them challenges. They been through them wars. They been through who they are. They gotta fight for who they are every day. Bisexuals gotta fight for who they are. Transgenders gotta fight for who they are. Gays gotta fight for who they are. Bisexuals gotta fight for who they are. And we fight every day for who we is. So who are you to judge? We still spiritual ranked. Look like somebody here finna fall. Yeah, they finna fall here. You know why they finna fall? You know why they finna fall? They thought that they was gonna have this person on harvest of their pathway to fall. Nah. Because it got something to do with this lion heart. This person still got a lion heart. And it's still, this person still on their pathway. Yeah. So why you thought that they was gonna fall? Yeah, sound good. It's like still gonna step into the temple. Got something to do with that. Got something to do with festival and generosity. Who finna fall is these people that's giving all the time. Who finna fall is these people that's giving everything they got all the time. Who is these people finna fall that don't know who they are and their identity and first house and Aries energy? Who finna fall that don't know how to speak up for themselves? Who finna fall don't know how to speak up for themselves with their throat chakra to their family and their lovers and they so-called friends? Yeah. That's who finna fall. Cause what it look like to me is this gateway of possibilities, sir. Yeah. Y'all thought y'all had? Nah. It got something to do with the seasons of abundance, sir. Is what you gonna have. Ain't nobody with this person. This person still growing seeds. That's who finna fall that keep giving. Yeah, with this festival of generosity. Cause what it like is, it look like they in a cave. They gotta hide themselves for who they are. Bisexuals don't gotta hide themselves. Transgenders don't gotta hide themselves. Gays don't have to hide themselves. But it look like a whole bunch of people here is hiding themselves. And then, well, that's what it look like to me is, you know why? Because what it look like to me is, they get it themselves. These gays and transgenders and bisexuals in the BG community get it themselves. So go ahead and play with them if you want to, baby boy. They still spiritual rank. They still spiritual ranker, man. So it don't matter what they are. It don't matter. Cause what it look like to me is this absence y'all thought y'all was doing. Nah, that absence ain't nothing. They already been through the absence. And it got something to do with their hurt. This person still with spiritual itself. This person abides or still with their spiritual self. Transgenders is still with their spiritual self. Lesbians is still with their spiritual self. They still with their spiritual self. You ain't gotta be around them. They don't care. Whoa, you better stop playing. Look like wishful thinking on these experiences. Somebody fit with the wheel of fortune. Somebody fit be stuck her. You know why they fit to be stuck her? They thought they was gonna have people that's different to be stuck her. Nah, they in their emotional energy. They not stuck her. Who stuck her is the ones that can't come out. Yeah, that's who stuck her, man. Because this person her that stuck her with this emotional energy and everlasting gateway. They the everlasting gateway and they're in what? Their emotional energy her. It look like somebody here got some disturbed desires. And it got something to do with their her. And it has something to do with their her. These the ones that's absent, sir. They the ones that's going through this absence and they disturbed desires. Because they don't want to know they self. They want to hide who they are. Yeah, somebody played around her. They played around with the wrong one. Definitely did. They definitely did her. Because what it look like to me is the heart chakra her. And it got something to do with the healing of light and protection that guides the heart chakra. And it got something to do with that her. It got something to do with presence. It says 12-12, switch, gratitude as well as new experiences. It's time for them to come out. They spiritual ranked. A lot of them are empaths. A lot of them are sword seeds. A lot of them are gifted. A lot of them are clairvoyant. A lot of them are also they can see things as well. They are also mediumships. They all are bisexual, gay, transgender, or gifted. Play with them if you want to. Cause what it look like to me is these families. Yeah, these families here, man, need to go on their healing journey here. These families need to go on their healing journey. You know why these families need to go on their healing journey? Because they play with a chosen one here. They play with a chosen one here. And they play with somebody that's in their destiny. They play with somebody here that is divine and prosperity. They play with somebody here that's in the service of what? Goodness. And they got something to do with the Queen of Wands, fire energy here. And it got something to do with that here. And this Queen of Wands gonna still be in a jackpot here. And he got something to do with there. And he got something to do with 555. Eye candy, intuitive as well as intuitive, inspiring action, beauty of art, as well as social fire, as well as portals of romance. And it got something to do with there. Got something to do with somebody here for get 10 assorted with their new beginnings for playing with this Queen of Wands. Because you thought you could play with their sexual energy, and you thought you could play with them because they bisexual her, or they gay or transgender or whatever. They still spiritual ranked. What it like to me is this travel y'all need to avoid, because it look like somebody here two-faced in her, and it got something to do with somebody here with a copycat, and it's 9 of cups. And it don't matter if somebody like girls. It don't matter. Because guess what? This person still go like girls and still be in the 9 of cups. And that's what it look like. Y'all need to worry about y'all environment, sir. With this 114, 1 team, and quiet skills. And also life goals, ministry. And also the sense of harmony and importance projects in y'all environment. Because what it look like to me is y'all need to worry about this drama alert y'all finna go through. Because what it look like with your environment. Because what it look like is this emperor go break free. And what it look like to me is these third parties finna get karma for playing around her. Cause what it look like with this 15-15 and the big break that they got going on her, it look like this communication and seeking help is what they gonna be looking for. Yeah. So I hear play with the round one her, and they play with somebody here that's bi, that like men and women. And then what it look like to me is this person is Isis, the goddess of Isis, and connected to Isis, and this person gonna bring that truth. And guess what? Somebody here finna go through death cord, and they got to go through a death and a rebirth. Well, whoever they was working with her, cause what it like to me is they need to have discipline her. That's what they need to have, cause they finna have competition coming in. Yeah, somebody here playing around her. Oh, they play with the Queen of Wands. Her. That's why they finna get 10 assorted with their new beginnings. Cause this Queen of Wands still gonna be in luck. So I thought they gonna 10 of swords. So I heard new beginnings is a 10 of swords. Why this Queen of Wands gonna still be eye candy, and this person gonna be in a jackpot. Cause what it like to me is they play with a fire sign here, and they thought they could play with this fire sign. They got that's transgender or bi or gay or any of that, cause they thought they could judge them and diss them. Baby boy, baby girl, this what's going on in your household. This who you laying with every night. That's who you need to be dissing. And diss yourself if you can't love yourself. Take care. Bye bye.